I didn't mean call life. I was saying for me, my money now about tips and just YouTube. And then they card de nka software ne say ma. But will be a and then the person we and say why join me YouTube. Oba now I like it. Now I share a diama ebusian phone na. And you made there more na musi yamra hasi. Na emission how to design a Canada resume for home care job. Aye piloting Canada piloting na eba no bebre na epe resume. Ohwe me mail mu a edoso. De be me ka kire mo say e ka me nkwa nka obi ankra emba me ho because adaje eni poso. Etimoka say I should come here, let's discuss. No, me say okay. Let us do it here. Na mo amubetimi aba ha say aba behwe no na ma aba behwe na motumi aye. Now this is what I want you to do. Medical amamo medical actually resume no dada. So what should be a what the meba be ebeka ho. Now o TikTok a Mr. Joining me ewo YouTube nebe shebi is going to help you. Video ya wo hwe video no caption as no me the link to software. Me feel say it is best for Canada resume. My research. One can submit my research. Which softwares are best for Canada resume? And they're going to suggest about 5 softwares for you. And the first software or the bema, I am my perfect resume. And it's really, really good. Your other free softwares are I am for the no a CV as right to say indeed the read.co.uk. If ever UK for that is a CV. It cannot do a proper resume for you. And me person what I say resume enko and a CV enko. Even though say you use those words no interchangeably no technically difference say me try CV na me try resume I get to know say no two different things. Okay, say me try CV for a care job na me try resume for a care job ways I me first so attre no obewie no is a complete different thing. Why we nim na ofutu fra it be ho a mo ya mo de applications employers na frame no a CV na mo de ma you don't give them a resume. Now before say me you can say you better discuss no person mo share the difference between a resume and a kind of say a CV. A resume is a 1-page summary, right? I brought so cry a 1.5 and I say 2 pages. Most of the time, I cry a 1 page. Do I say a resume is a 1-page summary of your work experience and background relevant to the job you're applying to? And a CV is a longer academic diary that include all your experiences, certificates, and publications. Eti se obi CV a wa publish ade online a ni nyina ma publish we to say be obi a wa PhD no ye na dwuma wo ne CV a ene me be wo so publications materials books a watwe nyina be wo so sa nipa no ye resume a ne work experience and background skills and yipe and na ebeba sa ne ma na academic certificates ni we ni nyina ho hia. So CV no broad. CV bet my 6 pages kra but resume abro so 2 pages. Okoshe job bank a requirement because a number application where me de ma no enim before a writing but oko aban Canada aban website job bank ono so rules and regulations are the CV no and as a resume no ono so actually say when you adwuma ma bro 10 years kra na you shouldn't exceed you can say 1 page 10 years and over and I was say 2 pages sa energy na me pesa o sha de bi nso say number 1 adwuma ye kope because a resume so a resume no the way bia no the experience and the background no should be relevant to adwuma kra kope. It should be relevant to adwuma kra kope. What I say but CV there skills bia wanya ewo adwuma or past experience bia ebeba. For instance say am a nurse na me say me ye a care CV metimi da hye so me nursing jobs a me ye kra na enye care kra metimi da hye so still na employer ne be fa me but me ye resume na me the nursing roles bi a emfa care no ho e be hye mu a it is not relevant to whatever job I'm seeking for and so I was me yin nyina free so and that is why our experience in beka keto bi na my resume na ye keto because e bia we nurse u try endoscopy ukoye home care na if you want to try endoscopy ama abrewa na na ehun hia say eno no beba o resume ni so banka ukope NHS UK NHS care bia ebeba because no a CV and a number 2 cry a hospital setting. Okay, so if Dear way, it's not relevant to a Jumana Kopena. It shouldn't come on your resume. Fashion trim. It's number 2. Number 1, a Juma Yakope. And number 2, the rules and regulations are Canada buying no edgy. Because resume now they work a kind of job application, that same resume and now they apply for visa. Acquired to say, Omom go school or Canada no. Statement of purpose on the school application and one almost had them buying no SRA. And mentioning so say Mac Miller at the pilot in the buy no or say requirement no AF4 or secondary school wo language job offer and a so recent and relevant experience. It's a recent and relevant experience obey then a resume so ena obeshe. It resume ehia papa. It will resume time be crana employer be ma offer. What is our resume no visa application bit me refuse. So resume enye e can say very very nice. Eti enyume me do beko job bank na ya bobo omo rules and regulation my whole video. Enti me pese obeko but enyume de bebo so papa na area ya besua resume na ye design nim de no ene ba besua. So I see the difference between a CV and a resume is a resume is like 1 page, maximum is 2, whereas a CV can be longer. A resume is used for job hunting in all industries, and the CV is used for jobs and admission in academia. It wants a resume there, ultimately pay juma ankoa, but CV ultimately pay juma as the year eco admission, and it will be because I see one student CV, young as one student resume. What I say, A resume is tailored to the specific job you're applying to, whereas a CV is comprehensive overview. Into CV is very broad of everything. But over EU to say European Union to say UK near the idea. Almost for tufra or kind of resume or CV to say yakano. But technically difference and the amount. All right. How to write a resume and a CV. Before say say my me fan government no website so na yen hwe ade or ha say government ne de no na yen hwe the rules and regulations. Or see how to write a resume. Ebusia me wo Canada government, right? When we say actually government of Canada, job bank. Maybe akwa apply ejuma enya offer letter. Maybe employers no ewo no. Sa aban no and or the rules and regulations are or say fire your resume or the egu ho. Enti uti we see a ebeboa. Or the do's and the don'ts. Do's and they say there was a way. What's your resume now? Keep your resume clear and concise. Employer take an average of 30 seconds to skim your resume. Only time I would be can resume. Or the any shame say at the corner open in this one. A baller. Intimate will be 6 pages. And I was what they compare 6 pages. Aden employer benefit my kind sir. We create resume. Resume ben 6 pages. A CV. It most of moi. Mon person mo besua Canada resume, especially nurses na. Mo Ghana na mo take care na mo dramika ayeye niema bi di niema bi guso obi wa ha were staff nurse from 2010 to 2015. The same adwuma na no atre na mo medical ward. I say na me say na mo surgical ward, na mo female medical ward, na mo say ne nyina ye nurse corona. Enso de na kire say female medical ward ne surgical ward ne ade. Ne nyina we medical ward say sata nyina na da so ye nurse. Na wachichem bebre tu be na ade na ye be 6 pages. What the way say e command employer onje. Okay, it should be very very concise directly to whatever you are applying to. We are proofread, right? Sa kind mu bien proofread your resume numerous times. Where we know now kind. So on my resume, what I do is after doing it, I try to read as many as I can. Na me sa de ma wa na catch say one so kind for 2 days e kind mu na ma me reply. Na correction bi o ha o spot bi na my correct amount. That is what I do because you need to proofread your resume numerous times. Now limit your resume to 2 pages. And I can until maximum. A binding account away apart from baby America coach say obina atre na we cried a buying a instruction. It will resume every 2 pages are disqualify. Also limit to the resume. And you make a buying your Canada website. Baby, I will apply Jumano. Also limit your resume to 2 pages. Or more YouTube there. They are reading it together with me. Okay. Limit your resume to 2 pages. Also place the emphasis of your resume on most of your recent experience. The other jobs and experiences that are more than 15 years should either be cut out or even minimized. Tejuma bi wo ha wayɛ da ɛmfa kɛ na akɔpɛ no ho a yifiri mu anaasɛ bi kura na ɛhɔ no na wode two experience bi ahyɛ hɔ. Obu adwuma bi a wayɛ bi a ɔkɔpɛ home care wayɛ cancer construction adwuma da na wa list construction no about 15 skills anaasɛ mpo 7 skills. Saa 7 skills no wa list no baako kura ni hɔ a sɛbe wobɛtumi de akɔyɛ care no nti 7 na wo list ɛwɔ resume no so no sɛbe nyansa bi anim sɛ CV de afine etim fan sɛ wode ahyɛ so wɔyɛ construction ebia wode close gap ɛhɔ no apɛ one skill bi ana two skills bi experience bi de ahyɛ hɔ sɛ bia construction number 1 na me so mortar number 2 na me tetem concrete asa because wo tre 10 kora na wontimi fa experience no enkoyɛ care no eti ba bia wo yɛ care na ankasa ba bia beduru a wo ka sɛ wayɛ care no ɛhɔ no na wa my ɛhɔ no enka yɛ den akom ɛno nti na wɔka sɛ place emphasis of your resume on your most recent experience and the other jobs and experiences that are more than 15 years crown and I said they're any relevant to the okakopeno. Okay, so I said this way the employer can focus on the more relevant information. It was cut it out or minimize it. Said the employer can focus on the relevant information. Which one is the relevant? The all the care because employer no work Canada hono on a home care ejuma. Into wo more ta akwatete so so construction da time a we get chest or construction and sana we say na while list construction no experience in kwa be 10 asha se no on what the day sa employer no the day abusua so e hono hye no so tailor your resume to suit the position you're applying for maka nti machere we ni mabesi so into resume no wo ya mani suit position now we apply for. Mo a monye nurses and yi kura no so home care dem aka kyem say we enye nurse adwuma obi a wa wie secondary school betimi aye se me je obi a wa wie secondary school wa ye ni CV a mini problem ba wo je nurse ni CV a problem because nurses no omo feel say wo kire ne na yi say wo ye nurse a e na obenya home care nurse enye home we enye hospital care assistant bi na akope o eye fie adwuma na wokoye te say maid personal support worker ene ka ne maid ana say you know ko hwe obi a ohia moa either say akwada child cancer support and I say elder and when for nurse ne to nchen wonim say we nurse wonim say Canada omo nursing wo ho I was try encles wonim wan kope encles na antwere and also ko home care into for nurse ne to nchen wo so de ahye so and am nursing officer and am yesi and am yesi wo betimi da ahye so so nursing officer but experiences now with the be no is it relevant to home care na okope home care yes ukosi niema. You do laundry. You better job bank mubehu. You'll be doing laundry, you'll be feeding the patient, you'll be doing this. Eti we are senior nursing officer now we feed the patient relevant because oko home care will be feed abrewakro. We are toileting and I say o change o serve bed panel it's fine. And no bet my then person we free mu blood transfusion endoscopy seal training unko sicha abrewa bia yi wo abrewa ne nya ni GP ebeba a professional nurse or license or Canada ho and ebeba be take over and ya we need license or Canada or license or Ghana it cannot function in Canada until so what your enclase it be to abrewa na nurse adwuma wo ye ma wonye so limit on to the role you're applying for and only third one you can say what TikTok me so join me YouTube you read it from the government of Canada website how the person we resume no send you sipa we resume na employers of Canada be bring na bitumi consider eno na yeshe. Number 4, highlight what you have accomplished. Into the work accomplish, just highlight it. Or see if you want to be able to identify the best examples. Sorry, if you want to be able to if you want to be if you want you want to be able to identify the best examples. Oh, okay. So I say you want to be able to identify the best examples of where you demonstrated your skills. This my main Encore website when I may read the screen extra. Okay. Our hempo. Okay, so these examples should speak to what you achieved in your role. You should demonstrate what kind of employee you are. It is best to include this information on the work experience section of the resume. Until they were accomplish the skills and experience Osha a bit to me, right? The examples should speak to what you have achieved in the role. And it should also demonstrate the kind of employee into which are they able to make cast and paper be and now they share work experience, a section. You have to be honest. Lying on your resume is never a good idea. You want to overstate your skills. Sorry, you don't want to overstate your skills or results as it will mislead the employer. Have confidence in what you offer. Eti adebia osha won't to me because over your interview. Eti adebia won't to me no. Don't lie. But I can say ade papa e wa ade we and say home care ne de obi abetuma bi. Wa wo sister wa hwe wo sister ba. Okwa Canada betuma hwe akwada ketewa. Wa hwe wo nana abrewa kokora. Adwuma bi a na wo ye. Wakosa ne nsu esi adwaye what the Nedian Yakusi them Abrewa or credits on attitude and mano. And most of us are taking care of older people that even who are nursing experience and only nursing experience are why. So we say in Ayana and yet can you say baby I make kind it's not about only the home care, it's a general CV and there many be or sana buying a beka, but while home care there will be able to maybe so even none of me catch them says when you be damn poor. I will bet to me at the to say what taking care of your kind of say elder residents, maybe our grandpa and our grandma. And also bet my private hospital be now I can say why care assistant or order. Because we say no interview, I will be asking questions about the home care and you'll be able to answer. If they ask you how to take care of a child, you know what to do. And why in the same, you help in personal care, you help in doing this, you monitor their kind of say their behaviors, right? Behavior management. According to you have to also based on the parents' policies. Said the parent and the person what and I'll be sure so penny moon so you know it. When I the show resume, so into the show resume, so you have to make sure say okay interview now you would be able to deliver. Say I'm a free me software until you just comment at me who, right? I am a kind of comment, but when you maintain kind of software until my bad website to ankasa. Tomorrow comment on YouTube and I don't see it. I'm on their website. Okay. And I'll see use simple words and action verbs. Use simple words and action verbs. So the person reading your resume might not always be the employer. So the resume can be reviewed by recruiters or human resource specialists who may not be familiar with the specific field. So use simple and plain language. Tenya brofa kesibia, just a simple and plain language. Now they are so. Okay. Include paid and unpaid can I say work to show off your skills. Obi to me bisa say na me voluntary work. Me fancy so na yes. Because paid and unpaid work in no skills na wenya ketuasem. Now wa yentua okano did you get experience there? Yes, you got experience so it can come on your resume. And to obi o ha they be catch say do this, do that, do that. Me pa chow. Don't give your WhatsApp number or comment section say me chato na me chato. So you put the number there at your own risk. Martin Owusu will say I should chat you on WhatsApp no. My WhatsApp message is bro 300 crime and reply. One number now too no. A scam is better too. Omo chato say omo your tips and just no mo do sika. Any me problem. Our ba say do WhatsApp number too no. You are doing that at your own risk. All right. Double check and include your contact information. So o contact no, your name, your address, your telephone number, your email address is very, very important. So the first address in your residential address, where you stay, you have to see, say, corrections be a woman now are corrected. And I think so email address and no number contact or telephone number is very, very important. So please take note. All right. Now let us go to the don'ts. The end I say about resume. So number one, do not use or don't use an inappropriate email address. I've got a couple of people almost person who resume more. No with the email address be and for mudin ho kra or nickname near. These are not professional emails. So I say make sure the email address is easy to read, easy to type, professional and non-offensive. In general, your email address should be based on your name. Exclude any nickname, numbers, or special characters. So within now they are fine. Say within obia fadada now the number be back no fine. But obu email address and the numbers in kwan where you so it be 001111@gmail.com. Why na be who's email address no? Obu also an nickname any other intimacy say your full name crown at be now they are here. Emmanuel Boaten and Kama at gmail.com. obone miensa menye sure so obi use anu adane no aye na nkama Emmanuel Boaten agime odane dane na obenya bi afa se still no bi afa na the number bi aka ho ebia 91@gmail.com and I say right now the account that one no it at least within wo ho so employer krokra no o send the message a onim whoever on any den e communicate that's obey use nickname. Okay, number 2, do not include unnecessary personal information. Your personal information be any say about or resume so. For instance, I say it is best to leave out any personal details such as your age. Omo mo Dubai, omo your resume a sa na wo ho. Age, no mo de ahye so. Wedding fee 25, wedding fee say. Age is not necessary. Or Canada resume. So we UK CV a utimi bisa date of birth, especially omo mo call UK NHS track website. Utimi bisa but Canada resume also won here. And these are instructions from the government, not the employer. So I'm reading on the government website. Make sure that, sorry, I say it is best to leave out any personal details such as your age, frame, weight, height, marital status. I say, I feel the mom will say most of you errors be brave CV so. Etime me say obi ba say menye CV mana me ma wo forms na wa fill it. O de na de be me hwe so because a photocopy na person me yema. O person de wire ma me no. Me san copy the same thing for ma. Na ne oba me ho be den. So I because mistakes nkwa me ha me ho. Mistakes obeji obi de na ni age na wa tre marital status single ana wa ware na wa yesi obi kra etime de enema bi kra hihye so a passport number nyina minimum obi CV a wode ne passport number kra share so. Passport number. All these shouldn't come. Okay, it shouldn't come. All right. The entire Okasa say, or say, even political views, any other day, or say it may be controversial, and this will prevent any potential bias. Okay. Most importantly, never include your social insurance number. I know yeah, or Canada, they have social insurance number. Until wow, the passport number to so no. It was so yeah, right? It is not best. You free so. Do not include a picture of yourself. Nkrofo ibre ho a omo resume omo de ko Canada, omo picture bobo so because as CV na de ko ye adwuma o Ghana, CV na de adwuma o Dubai no, a picture wo so no. Omma emehwe Canada aban no instructions no. Na ode ne picture atoso. Obe apply job bank sa 100 na onya na obetre wo TikTok. I've applied 100, no employers asking me. But onim say e was question say problem ni free ni resume. Na onkoye changes. What the resume na problem no one and one of the ISA no abe complain no TikTok. No one who content creator be no so afa. O say busia for mo say we apply nipa employees 100. O man fee no eti brame ho okwa no kotua 19,000 can say. You see dollars. And so na problem no free ade kitikiti we say obeya employers ne be fro. No akobo car to ego. Don't include a picture of yourself. Don't use too many bullets. And then I'm a kind obi wo ha adwuma wa company number 1 while let's say adwuma be 15 e wa se da bi it's not important. Abros was 7. Okay, it's okay. It was say bulletin no way. Also make sure your resume is easy to read by limiting each resume section to 5 to 7 bullets. And I'm a kind, right? It will make it easier for the employer to scan your resume. It may be your resume mobile. As an abos may see this 7 no. Na kyerɛ sɛ wayɛ adwuma baako pɛ obo wie secondary school no adwuma baako pɛ na wɔyɛ eti metrɛ 5 pa ne resume no bɛ ketekete tebu a metimi kɔ bɛ 9 ba wayɛ adwuma bɛ 2 a my CD afa 5 na yɛ sɛ ayɛ 10 na yɛ sɛ baako na ɔyɛ baako no wɔyɛ ne 7 kora yɛ okay ba wo no wayɛ adwuma bɛ 4 ebia na de ahyɛ so 8 8 ɛdɔɔso too much okay limit ebia 4 4 4 3 2 na ebi wom ɔho eti mo ama yɛ adwuma baako pɛ no when I be so bro 7 krana is accepted, but if possible, can stick to 7 rules. But once a juma ni bi ha, o feel say experience ni bi anka o de beka ho anka beboa. Fine, say juma ba ko pe no why o betumi the account. Do not use personal pronouns I brother nyankopon. O jama for a CV no more resume e wo so. I serve patient medication. I bath patient. No. And you so I me mine is a person no. Don't, okay? Write your resume in a third person as if it was written by somebody. To make no mean use personal pronouns on MM say I. What I do is Abia administration of medication or administer medication to 30 clients in the ward. Administer medication. Men kaka say I, me start free administer A na AD na ma start administer medication to 30 clients in the ward. First experience, right? My mean you I do this, I mean you word, right? And I mine no, you have to use even my perfect resume, no, oh, you see that I near you now, or be correct too. I don't think na mo bisa software the be resume. I'm catching some use my perfect resume because a normal designer, Sanya Manema winner, my perfect resume, ultra experience, not a bro 7 a doors one, or better will be win or best score, bet 70. I feel over all person or your correction or back at your experience. So, okay, so a correct to mistakes. I once was called cost or not, what do Ben enti. Anytime I'm a person who uses our software, no, ne boy ding, over subscribe it. Aye, but say we bet me subscribe it £4 or say no. And yeah, idea was a big deal amount. Now mo per free. No ko read, no ko download the template. Also, she knew trim out the coin to download the template, no. And then our day, right? And then our day, Oko Kabenya content creator, no catch resume Zuko Triahu Sika or software. Your free versions or those free no or no on correct to mistakes via a template no download it. But my perfect resume, why we should and you know it. So we a mistake, we are a correcto or say how you should I delete I no you say or na a score costro. That is why I'm person most subscribe it that software. Namu use namu fanya to get a job offer. Nanka £50 of crana the job offer and yen chance kutua $19,000 ama obi papa. I was order Canada. So we cry £4 was the same. It's very cancer cheap. Just subscribe to it. Open 1 month and I think say it is £17 or so. I used to subscribe. Maybe subscribe it is year by year, so I don't really remember the monthly. Okay, obet me subscribe the whole year. Now we try to. Okay. Don't simply list the job responsibilities. Your duties would be obvious from your job title. So instead, highlight your achievement by putting a personal spin on your job duties and providing specific examples. Instead of common, I am specific examples. Oko job banger, they give general, kind of say, roles to so more general roles. You can qualify them and make it very nice. Okay. All right. And don't make general statement. Don't make general statement. Steer clear from vague statements that do not highlight your actual contributions. So and frame. Don't include reasons for leaving your previous job. First company offer second company and trade the intel ujai. It is not important. Otre CV for NHS UK. They will ask you why you left that job. It's a new CV, but Canada resume. It's not catch say resume ni CV different. But be enough eka say yepe. Say me UK CV amobia. You you need it. Ebeba so. Definitely. But Canada resume, Emma, so that reference, Emma Canada resume. So into the next point, was it do not include reference? But we are UK CV, you need two reference in more. And a it means me Canada resume, I say available on request. Available on request. So the next point was it don't include references. Don't. Or see, an employer only require references if they are seriously considering hiring you. So you keep your reference on a separate sheet and provide them only when they are specifically requested. If the employer in here after interview no or be requested for reference, now we contact or referee no. And I don't include hobbies and interest. And we CV and a basso or hobby interest in that they will also singing and dancing. It's not really important. Okay, so I say it is not recommended to mention hobbies because of the judgment potential employers can make. Hobby will be or her. Okay, yeah, employer bet my judge a kind of way be right. Maybe I will say hobby a club and club and a hobby. They might think that you're a bad person and I be I don't say that judgmental. So ye free so and fan question so now also hobby a singing or home care and I continue my one. Okay, so don't include hobbies or interest. So Ebusian for mark off fast because I have taught this on YouTube already. And home care job, okay, home care. I know I was screen so no the tricks Canada home care resume. yakoshe aban no the aban no eka and amakenkan e de akyerɛ mo. Now let us go into the actual preparation with knowledge ayenya sisi ano. May you sure say you go into the actual preparation you people will just bring this knowledge. Okay, when you na me mesua egumetrim me ye resume I applied. I make sure say I don't add any of this omompe the abiding pay, and apart from the abiding pay no, your other things are match resume writers actually professionals, they also bring it to spice it. So fast forward, if you want to write a resume or a CV, what are some of the things you should consider? And your home care. So examples, I mean, most of the examples and everything will be home care, home care, home care. Okay, all right. The first one, I say include your contact information. And no ebe so make sure aban no kra kan so contact no hwɛ ne yie na wanyɛ mistake. Professional summary ɛno ɛna ɛka o profession no summarize o profession, okay? Ɛno no ultra oh you saw my perfect resume now obe correct you say you shouldn't exceed four sentences. Four sentences may exceed. Okay, you shouldn't exceed four sentences. Iris 3 or 4. Oboa no atwen tin bad 10 debi. 2, 3, 4 sentences is okay for a professional summary. Relevant skills. Skills, your hard skills and your soft skills. Hard skills, are related to job now the skills pertaining to the job. And our soft skills are related to any job. Skills are ultimately every any job. For instance, medication administration, skills be awenya, towards wajuma away. But sincerity, and as honesty, hard working, saa skills in unya punctuality. Obia teacher ni punctual, nurse ni punctual. It will stress our skills. Teacher ni kaso punctual, nurse ni kaso punctual. Ni nyina no punctual, soft skill. Enti na nurse etimi use, teacher etimi use. By a hard skill teacher ni ebe to me train skill nurse ni ntimi use saa skill no because nurse ni panie, teacher ni use chalk. Okay, so those skills obi betimi use, obi ntimi use no are related to wajuma way no and on a hard skill. Okay, so include relevant skills. Now if you are using the my perfect resume, your skill should be between 8 to 12. 8 to 12 it's fine, but if you have about 8 skills is best. Okay, at least 4 hard skills, 4 soft skills is okay. So because 12 there, you can make it around 8 hard skills and now the 4 soft skills be better. And I'll bet my 6 and a 7.5 depending on one case discretion. Okay, but don't exceed 12. My perfect resume now case all the trainer brought 12 or better max to be we now score low point. You have to go and edit the skills no way you be a film. So I will always encourage you guys to stick to my perfect resume. If only you are doing a Canada resume and you want the employers to get you. Namunja is free, Obu okra or go use software be a obi to kaninti. Now was screenshot it. Oya or to a brow better or £4 I'll be download a PDF version it. What's screenshotting a picture? Ede page more Canada. Uti or ya now the KJT akra picture a picture what trying to create image and I would come employer or Canada. Are you professional? Are you professional? You have to stop those things. Are the idea hiankwa? Idea hiankwa. All right. List your professional work experience. List it professional work experience. And work experience, now, if we're talking about resume and I say pertain the home care now, the experiences are related to the home care. Manendo so enche experiences are any related to the home care. Adwuma bia why bia any relevant to home care adwuma bia no. Okay, and not just a change na home care no. Adwuma bi wo ha any home care na ye but it is relevant. It's a way a nurse or a midwife yeah. Still na nyina care. But the experiences under the midwife no should be related to home care. And yet ojiawo home care. So sa experience ebeba mu kura ma 1 or 2 be right now they are nyina because we midwife are still na antenatal, I can postnatal ward. You take care, you nurse them, right? Most every bed pan or more check vitals or maybe I move feeding or any other. These are all related to home care because home care be feeding, obey to check vital signs, or be change a pad or more kind of diapers or more kind of pad. Okay, to make a pad, I just say Ketsi and penny for Mukas and penny for pampers and now Mokana say, and how no kind of pad. Okay, so obey change pad in other day. A bed per commode anyway, saying it's fine. eno you can we midwife class still na obetumi sane mana share na jai sa ena wo check filter heart rate filter the ben eno unko ye home care ho it won say mo problem ni ye mo resume no ene maybe also a we dey aba it's not really relevant. Detail your academic history. Academic history a why no na why enti eno no mesra we enye CV ena wakotre certificates a wunya ye any award obi wa na watwe me call University of Legon me ye bachelors of science emphasis nursing ho na me ye class prefect na me ye say na me gi de when ye CV awards a woje twani nyina to go de wunya gi eno an University of Legon bachelors of science say na o the date no about simple and until I'm sick use my perfect resume ebebo list training certificates achievements and awards. This one no answer topic ni for a CV. Eti CV no me yi resume ni de here and I'm de discuss okay. So the achievement and awards no is not really relevant except to say award crowd woje no. OGA the best worker as a home care. Ebi akwa home care bi why care job bi and a award or best carer. Fine we betumi daba. But school award you need in a film. Film. So why training now? Training no relevant to care now na then fashion so. But training now it was not relevant. Maybe akwaye IT training bi bibi. Na employer no on those certificate. Don't bring it on board. Add your hobbies and interests. Medical catch way a CV, but we say Canada resume abine say my functions. So we have to take that reference and declaration. Reference abine here. Declaration is very, very important. Where you declare that every information on your CV is true. Okay, and best to your knowledge. You have to declare yourself. It's very, very important. If you use my perfect resume, you're going to get samples like this. Now they have don't include a picture as commanded by the government. So or more templates are or picture Emma. So okay. Now you have to know that my perfect resume is best for most countries. And you Canada and Kwa. You can use it for US. You can even use it for European CV. Which means that designing European CV. That is why I'm templating a pictures. It was Europe or the picture so. But Canada in picture maso. So yeah, European CV tabulated form na o the picture baso. So oko my perfect resume na try say obe select template picture emma so okay. Nti template ni bi na mo share e screen so no. And so why you shouldn't put your picture on your CV? And buying the credit card, so we don't even have to explain this, okay? We don't have to explain this. When you see my perfect resume now, you're going to see something on the screen just as you've seen, okay? Like you can see your first name, your surname, street address, city or town, county near you. Where's a screenshot? We say, hey, screenshot from my perfect cv.co.uk. And no, my perfect resume for now, CV. Say the current my perfect resume now me use you're not going to see anything like county, but you're going to see the city or town and the postcode and or telephone number, email address. So your name, udin obo surname no first name, and also betimabo na address no wabo ashe right? Ano kwa say I saw the city and town in address no, why an address pe. No why postcode no, so Ghana is 00233, right? Ope kwa bit meja ho. Na country no, why Ghana at their show. All right. Or telephone number. Because our Ghana, I'm starting with +233. Maybe I will be used to the country code. So we need Canada, what that? Because of Canada international. So use a country code first. And sana number. And an email address, no. What did I say a professional email address? And so now I type it at their show. Or skills and also I know a work history side or skills. Or can be was it add 4 to 8 skills from a previous job relevant to a right. To bit me 4 to 8 skills is best, right? Sometimes you can go if you're writing a professional one or per se or a lot, you can go from 8 to 12, but don't exceed 12. Okay, don't exceed 12. Who exceed 12 krana software na angasa obe correct too. So don't exceed. Work experience. Now I have say here make say work experience no use software now. What job title, employer, city or town. County no is here anyhow. It county no But who city or town, no one who start date and end date. If it's your current job, once I say watcher, I currently work here. this is a picture. I cannot zoom. Okay, I am doing as a PowerPoint presentation, so I cannot zoom. What they all use software now. Baby, I currently work here. No, if it is your current job, don't type end date. But I currently work here. No, so obi or her start date. No, I say or that's you no. No, the end date. I shall say end date. Mr. Still now that's you don't put that day no edit and shall say why end date. When you end day, so type it. I currently end here. No, so we won't say end date. No, ebeko. All right. Job title no juma kra wo yesisi a. So we nurse a fashion so ye nurse. Or ye care assistant a fashion. Missy home care CV na ye so I'll be talking about home care more. Okay. Until we nurse a we midwife a juma kra currently we fashion employer no will be based on either a company or agency and our hospital in Ghana. There means most of you Muye Juma hospital. Please don't go and write Ghana health service. Ghana Health Service is the agency that you're working with. Or a posting nurses, Ghana Health Service. Okay, please, Obi Ayajuma Minister of Health, any agency, Obi Ayajuma or Child, any agency. Don't be using that. For hospital needing, because you report to the HR of the hospital, and your Ghana Health Service now reporting. For hospital, HR administrator and a honor reporting. So they are serving as employers direct. So even though you're Juma or Hokrana, to say Chagne, hospital Nankasa to meet you. So to me, a transfer free, right? So this is telling you, say, hospital into me any Juma or catch the agency, no transfer echo different place. Then it's telling you, say, the hospital is serving as a basic employer. So instead of Ghana Health Service, a just government hospital, that should be the employer's name. Because didn't make us say no interview we no more pay reference every employer who Dr. Krobe stamp no a hospital no stamp and was so own Ghana Health Service and just stamp wo. What did they make us into you Ghana Health Service and they show say your employer na interview we na almost send 9 o'clock on better contact Ghana Service anymore. What posted by 2017 or Kaiwo. It will contact Ghana Health Service say my reference and my day. So please use the hospital now or reference. You can use any of or in charge or supervisors, Doctor B or not deny your reference. And medical catches Canada resume. We don't put the reference on the resume. Now I try to later if they need the reference, I'll pay Doctor B or and I say I'll tell you what to do. You do reference, I'll tell you what to do. Okay. Now the city or town, no, baby, I just government hospital. City or town, I just so now the Ghana show, I just so Ghana, simple, and Goya Shanti ready, they don't really need it. I just so Ghana. I just a chrono, I appear me, now if I what specify region, that is cool because you for you there, Eastern regions, I will be a baby, your jabbing, Ashanti region will be a baby, and maybe I know bit my jabbing, Ashanti region, Ghana, right? Something like that. But you could what say Kumasi. Kumasi, in Janya Fina Kumasi, Ashanti region, Debbie, Kumasi, Ghana, simple. Okay. Accra, Ghana, simple. You need Accra, greater Accra, Accra, and some actually greater Accra, and some please call him, right? Also call him. Start date. I know up a start date, no. Actually, my perfect resume or just month and the year. They don't really need the actual day, no. So it's the month and the year, okay. Now I select it. And we are now I list it a Juma Corona why no. And we are Obama list. Now please. So Obel still work experience now. Let me jot this down before I forget. Obel still work experience now. Me per se. Oko job bank. Now share the employer no. Share free wo. Now share the one so ye. Now they to who say is it relevant to the employer na pay ama So work experience, what you're supposed to do, go on the cancer job bank. Now search for either a home care, personal cancer support worker, home, child support worker, home. Now piloting, Macmillan Eka said, the piloting is on only home care. Any other care assistant at a hospital setting, a LMI in Abeji, would be for pilot. Into when TMA now ko apply a juma be care assistant home and so. Now when you admit I can say offer letter. What the quiet pilot na emfa. I just pay LMI free employer. A employer no. Onye na just obeji LMI in the amount. Enti Mr. Go and apply for home care roles. Now, no, my video I owe you to make them how to filter and get the home. So go and watch that video and filter. And to know, be beside my question, our TikTok, I don't mind you because TikTok no made the man no catch your better filter. Okra cost of to okra who baby abe click it. So it is up to you to go and watch that video. I've devoted 2 hours of my time to teach you. So I don't expect you to be asking those questions on TikTok. I cannot use another 2 hours to teach you alone. Abra nkrofo ashe. Now nkwana masa spend 2 hours. You know, say it wouldn't work. So instead of you asking those questions, how do I look for the employers? How go and watch that video, and it will teach you how to kind of say filter to get the home rules, okay, and that will really, really do you more good. Okay, now let me go on the job bank and show you something over here. Okay, so if you look out on the screen, okay, what's your screen is what you see, say you're continuing care assistant. If you want care assistant, will be a what of care assistant? Fati Tahiru. O question no ebini continuing care assistant no hospital work. Eno na UK as a kind healthcare assistant. Ebi won so who nurse aid. When mu nyina nye home. Ni nyina hospital adwuma. Don't apply. It we say obehwe no obon say obetrel enema ohia. Even responsibilities no kra bekyerɛ say hospital adwuma. For instance, we also supply an empty bedpan. Fine, obetumi nya bedpan e wo fie. Serve and feed patient. Once or use the word patient. Nipa na question of no onye patient. It does obey use client and a resident. Or fear on kasa yare because obi yare or hospital. It's the moment who patient or responsibilities be or job bank eduma bi don't apply a hospital eduma. Way lift and temp patient in a hospital eduma. Deliver messages report specimen between department. You can specimen to say be o take blood sample, o take stool sample, and o koye ofie. Department be na ofie. Until one say we kura a hospital adwuma. It was say ube deliver messages and I say ube take specimen now what they are called department. So this is even telling you say we a hospital adwuma. Okay, into what will be say no. And Macmillan say piloting is home care and not hospital. Or say make bed and maintain patient's room. We ubetuma yebi ofie. But the word patient in culture is a company, no, a hospital. Or shall I say, transport patients in wheelchair and stretcher. Oko fia koye juma stretcher ben ofie. Oh, yaka stretcher nurses in the no stretcher. So this is telling you say it's a typical hospital work. Okay, and answer call signals near that they administer first aid. So over UK has here care home be or you can get some of these things to do. So people will be confused. And I say yeah care job UK yeah. The care home in the UK is your difference between care home and home care. Okay. Your care home and your home care. So care home is where a lot of clients are there and there's a nurse and a care assistant, senior carers, and even the home manager. A care home. The residents are living there. Maybe are permanently or temporary based on a cancer or contract, no. But be a care home. And a home care, and no bibi to say UK about your friend be domiciliary, and I say living, okay, domiciliary, and I say living. So you say domiciliary, you not be taking blood sample to this say nurse ni district nurse ebaba betike. It's not a duty of you, the care assistant. Acquire domiciliary work. So some of these things, no one when we say Canada, no, it is a hospital work. You don't have to apply for this job. Let me give you another example. Look at this on the screen. We a personal care provider. Once /home care also. So I don't even need to explain this. On one kasakura job title no crutch or say home care juma. So this one unya strictly ubenya I can say piloting so. Now they are called. Now the difference between piloting and LMI is a piloting a permanent visa no and a LMI in a temporary form. Piloting no do hear every employer no offer. So begia tum say bra. A kwanya befa so agi visa no enye employer na asem. It's easy to get offer. It's not so catch employer and say me pe piloting. It ma me offer. Not one was signing offer. So my interview we my foul. A kwanya befa so abeba Canada no e wo ni aban na asem e ho na e piloting no. Ti aban ni bietuma na wo the offer no akwa apply piloting. Na employer na e twen. So that one it's easy to get. But eba LMI na employer no e signing agreement between you and the government. As a contract, any friend visa sponsorship jobs, the LMI, internal editing. ɛnyɛ employer ni nyina na etimi gye LMI ma wo. Akwa say UK ha say open adwuma care ɛwɔ ha say a obetumi anya bi ba open COS care a ɛden. Nti open employer or no be sign offer say obra be adwuma ma me a ɛwɔ UK a obenya bi. Ba open employer be ma COS a ɛden. Nti that is the I can say mate ase. Nti Canada no open employer be ma offer letter keke say gye na fa copy pilot a obenya bi. Ba open de obema wo LMI a unya bi. Ɛden. Aha. So Mr. Stick to the home care nenya offer letter no na wetimi akwaje pilot na anya sa na kwaye care assistant ewo hospital a aban ne beka cho se kwaje LMI, which will be very difficult. Enti roles we say ade a most of the employers are omoye home care no, they will ask you to present. Me pese eno ye de eno discuss how do we call it, ye de discuss yeah, work experience. No, once you discuss the work experience, into me becho niema, I was a work experience. Number one, I say administer bedside and personal care. So either bedside care and as a personal care. Personal care, it be a bad thing. Assisting them to dress, oral care, ukomi omuti, nail care, hair care, any other. It be or glasses or moshe, obe paper, right? It be omu you kind of say dentures. You clean it very well. Na omo didi ade ahye. Ni nyina eye personal care na ebia. Bedside eye bed reading for no. While you omo bed, why is that bedside care, you know it. Eti ano no me fa ne say mo amonye nursing dana momo kind of say secondary school no. So what the opepe company be say when na home care ni bia. You don't have any problem. Me problem any nurses instead of say on limit or mo to whatever the employers need, no more list higher roles. And now or blood transfusion we say no. Once I say BBS senior, that's a nurse, you know personal care. So why don't you fix as a personal why a personal care? Said by what trend nursing, all right. But experience is relevant to home care because what's it hospital no, you do personal care. And a home care also or personal care. So it's relevant. And it Oba, I can say medications, administer medication. Now, the difference between a nurse administering medication or hospital, any home care medication is a home care no there. Ebi owa a BP drum da so. To say one na, what do na call hospital? Na ya discharging no na doctor ne say, okofia hwɛ sɛ ɔnana bɛnom aduro we sɛ mienu anopa mienu awia mienu anwummerɛ ɛno hia nurse na yibe obi ayɛ bi da o ma me nkɔ hospital ma yɛ ma na aduro ma wo nkyerɛ ne sɛ ma we watwerɛ 2/we into we nom baako anopa baako. So you can medication administration na bebre na say ɛna nurse for adwuma da bi nipa na ɔno no ɔte Canada abrewa na akɔhwɛ no no ɔte sɛ wona na abrewa ebia wakɔ ne GP hɔ ama GP na ma na duro eti wo hwɛ ama na nom your assistant medication yɛn kasa kyenkyena a nurse ni na nkɔma da bi we nya nursing for asɛm na yɛka we home care eti woyɛ nurse na wo administer medication fine. It means you can ubetumi cry ya amana broso. So you as a nurse, you as a midwife, you can use say you administer medication. And in fact, nurses and midwives, you administer medication. And I'm more nurses and midwives and so I'm also more penal. Some more company in the share so my care ni bida, home care ni bida, right? Mon try say administer medications ebeba. But on said job bank, while let's say just raw administer medications, it also qualify, So we bet by say be administer medication to 20 clients, right? Or I can administer medications to 5 clients per shift. Try to qualify yours. Let's just say any raw, sir. Because if you year 5 or be year 10, so that means your experience is different from Nipano. So and no, ama experience no, I what qualify. And no, you call job bank. I buy a car and say just don't list the experience raw, sir. Try and qualify some. Or say assist clients with bathing and other aspects of personal hygiene. I already said it. And mama you do bed bath in it. Somewhere bed bath in it. Enti oko home care now koye bed bath and also okoye bathing it's the same thing. It will so your midwife munja isa na meji awo na me wo pane dabi enye no na ope niema moye ewo mu a eye related to home care no na ohia na ma monye necessary de mo de se mu tie so mo fa bi nhihim. Okay, you feed and assist feeding enti when so it is up to you. Now call hospitals answer na nurse midwife be feeding na just say be NG2, but obianso nim say nurses and midwives they feed. Enti what say you feed patients it's relevant to home care because nim say who feed the patient oba abre one client no betimi feed no. And now when your nurse when your midwife no so try and see say one an abrewa na way say voluntary ebi ade ahye so say wo hwe one an abrewa wo fia obetumi aka say oye ne personal care or try to assist in medication administration wagye free ne doctor ho or try say obey personal hygiene or try say obey feeding no and as assist in feeding. Okay, laundry, home care, obey laundry abrewa ne niam si agye say wo mfa sapone samana emfa niam ne go pan mu nsi o de be go washing machine mu. Okay, but it's still washing. You do laundry work. And we say no, oh yeah, nurse, oh yeah, midwife, a hono won't be fancy so say, oh yeah, laundry. So that one you have to skip it. You have to skip it. And I say, oh the best to say why home care be that nine a hono, oh the hona ko share a hono, right? So this laundry, is particular to home care. I mean, yes, nurses and midwives, you do laundry or hospital, so you have to skip that part. But more and more, yeah, as somebody home care na ankasa be that idea, you have to add it. It's really, really good. A bit mama employers na foul. And you perform light housekeeping and cleaning duties. Now, call hospital, I'm a Kaiser Tamana student nurses. Okay, I say dusting, and opebia, oko dusty word, dusting, right? So these are all cleaning duties. And I'm here. Oh, you so bed pan near that where you clean it, right? Now, even okay, wound dressing, we are near money now, wako, yeah. Oda kogu in me can say bleach anymore. Now I washing. These are all forms of cleanings, right? And so you have experience in cleaning, so you can state that. I don't know how you're going to put it, but you have to state for it to relate to home care cleaning, But home care in there, actually, you're going to do housekeeping cleaning to say kitchen, or be cleaning kitchen, or be cleaning bedroom, any other. So it depends on the contract you get in Canada, whether you're going to live with the client or be living outside and work 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., right? Or anyhow, they are going to give you the offer. Provide a personal care. So this is what one employer in Canada is requesting from you. And so if you're doing a resume, you have to try and feature some of this, not everything, and not dito. Some of this and add yours. If you employer no and request here, no add yours to it. Okay, and now any comma. This is another employer. And also your personal care aid, home care. And also, well, let's see, answer need the another also. And also, a be or her first one away, administer bedside and personal care. First one, can assist clients with bathing and other aspects. First one, can assist regular exercise. So we say once the first one can, but this employer can. So when we say you assisting in regular exercise, mobility, about ward, necessary midwives, right? You aid mobility. It's fine. Then you know a form of exercises, right? Mobility. And to one, you have to write it in such a way, say a bell link it up to whatever the employer wants. And it's fine. You change non-steroid dressing into nantari if you watching. So a person watch say a fear juma. So any quite say I kind of say a non-steroid dressing is not watching no watching for. You also demonstrate infant care to new parents. And to waste nothing say ebia akwada and akwahwe so mo midwives no kra de am catch them say home care no mo hwehwe home care nkwada because mo no mo field mo field more pediatrics no eben mo more na nurses no so mo pɛ home care nkokrafo no. Okay, now you feed and assist feeding is fine, you do laundry is fine, perform light housekeeping and provide companionship, provide personal care, shop, yes, you go for errands, you run errands, you do shopping for them. So this is a typical home care job. Maybe awareness, you don't go for errands for your patients, but the other private hospitals are you do errands for your patients, right? They can send you to go and buy something for the patient, so you can list it, you can add it up as your skills. So you run errands for your patients or that private hospital, and you prepare and serve nutritious meals. You don't actually prepare meals or hospital or Ghana. So that one you can skip it. But if you are not a nurse, you're not a midwife, now I home care eda. And I say be a and also when I wash one and fear, you can say you prepare meals, right? You prepare meals. It's very, very important because Canada home care, most of you guys, you'll be preparing the meals of that client now. Okay. So right after this, let's go back to what we were doing. Into work history, your job title, the employer need macachro, city or town, bebe jumane wo, now if start date, end date, now why yenisa. Now if you're writing the experience, the yakosia or job bang, and on now would be a baba show CV so. Oh tra, If it's a current job, it should be in a present tense or present continuous. It should be in a present tense or present continuous. If it is a past job, it should be in a past tense or past participle. Okay. And I was a where they no cry no, the way I basically constructing the cry employer and be say ejuma we why yetwem and I said juma we ugu so ede. You have to note that bibro ha mo grammar no is very very wrong. Ejuma why yetwem cry no is present words ede ye. Present tense and present continuous and so now you're in the past experience. No, you have to go the past. All right. I think say that is all you need for now. Okay, that is all you need for now. So at least and then yes, yeah, something. The other things are about your educational side. Educational side may explain it sure the school name and the certificate that you had. If it's a secondary school, you can say a high school diploma because or no only secondary school certificate. So high school diploma, no actually I say they know it's equivalent to the WASI. Okay. Data they will need it. My perfect resume, you will need it. Now we are skills and also my culture, your hard skills and your soft skills. Now while let's stay with skills, My perfect resume, I best suggest some of the skills for you. Ushemwa, job banger, they also list their skills are up. To say employer we say after experience no for more. What work conditions is some of the skills. I say, obi utumi working under pressure. So if you are able to work under pressure, skill. Obi or repetitive tasks. Ade ba ko utumi to so sa abra confused. Right? These are some of the employers or more share employer we say so ono so wasi ope obi a punctuality, dependability, efficient, we say okay when nyina it is over there. Now I didn't filter this job into one way or say you cannot apply if you are from Ghana, right? Into one way. But who used to filter and say them say you not see this red flag over there. So this company, I was just using it to teach you. You have to filter to know the home care it is best for international kind of applications to we say in the skills and our list. Most of these things are like your strength or your skills, and I always say the almost list a soft one because the mass material has in no obia teacher need to me way. So these are soft skills. No pay hard skills be at the account. The current hard skills are my trying to make a share more. Me high school I mean it be a understanding of geriatric health, mobility issues. Okay, if you have ideas about old age, it's a skill. Okay, problem solving is fine. Strong verbal communication is also a skill, right? Organization multitasking, nina fine. You will be to say competent domestic skills is fine, including cleaning, cooking. You can be saying something like, I want to really, really give you some of the skills I have listed over here. Let me see. Compassionate care, medication administration, safety protocols, emotional support, effective communication, organizational skills, meal planning and preparation. These are all some of the skills are related to care, right? Are related to care. We are not job bank, their soft skills, What they be attached, na baby akoye. OES skills now, what you're supposed to do is also to declare yourself. So reference obetre available on request. If there's a gap on your CV, you can explain the gap. I normally used to include gap if there's a gap on the CV. Language, you have to add it up on the resume. Language, into language, If it is English, you can say you have a B2 or a C1 CEFA, right? Or even B1, either B2 or C1 CEFA is fine. So my perfect resume will teach you how to do it. All right. Um, declaration, no, I declare on, and that is all. I think this is okay. So please, and then match them how to do a home care resume. Okay. Me the one my yard, my bread pounds, so matimi at the one actually. Fasa nim deal we say any deɛ mekyerɛ 2 hours na me go into details no ɛno ɛyɛ general resume fa ne nyinaa ka bom ɛne deɛ makeka nneɛma a ɛyɛ kɛkɛ no at least maybe w'ani kakra wahuhu biara so fa try na fa ɛyɛ software ɛbɛboa I repeat ɛyɛ my perfect resume because ɛno ɛbɛ correct nneɛma bebree wodu a wakyea na correct okɔ use free softwares na put ho to risk except sɛ woyɛ genius wonim yɛ dada they are fine but wo afe na wosua wonnim wo sɛ kɔ use free softwares a uncorrect woyɛ mistake kora wɔ hunu and most of the softwares I make free ones you know, they are not programmed for resume so use them my perfect resume or subscribe here is it $4 or £4 or is sika be open monthly na ubetua that $14 or say $16 any problem be obi an force so subscribe monthly open back up be their power numa just buy it $4 neko say £4 neko winning. All right, and those of you are mubisa cover letter now the cover letter no my perfect resume crona ubetim that cover letter but it's not the best, don't use it, use their template a more nice template ho na omo cover letter no what delete entry any wom no and use my perfect essay .ai for eno etre. Today I'm not able to teach you the cover letter because I'm very very tired. Maybe another time I'll come and teach you. Use eno effort tre ma chere that kra ewo me kind of say YouTube, so you can go and watch that video how to write a cover letter. Right, my perfect essay .ai is very very nice software but eno ne boy ding it's $17 and no you need say oh yeah back up into what so I also subscribe it $17 it did be am catching crop for say o share way $4 o share way 17 okaboma is around $21 o convertible pounds I bet £18 bet £18 and that is why obama wa na majo £20 o send there especially more ni UK no mo send there now ma tax e bi kra e be ba be come inside £16 £17 into saa sika no inse say wo de beba me ho ama tax na dade no ade ntina fa nko subscribe to software no na wonye because sika na wo de ma me no eno a obetimi da subscribe to software na wa nkasa waye na menya more time to teach you guys, you understand. And instead of you coming tips you see him say ebi mo kro mo dwen say me ye see me kasa me charge wanka na ha 1 hour kra ye just saying na me the 2 hours here so I don't see say me charge is the sika for subscribe no and also unsubscribe to oba me jo say sika na me matena 2 hours ayama ba opa ukwa then my perfect essay you know now subscribe $17 na resume no so $4 na kosi $21 be £18 right na bibia koye obetumi ayiso my perfect resume no e de aye we no so obema wetuaka but eno medical catch say it's not the best for cover letter. It's not the best for cover letter. Me dey check cover letter and I may use back on that check cover letter and I know the difference. Difference and I say my perfect resume no on my own and suggest it. On my own cow how. And also baby saw ejuma bena o kope o Canada. Ejuma bena na we ye wo Ghana. And I we dada. Then no atwera. It doesn't make sense. But my perfect essay no and no obeja 2000 words essay. Obeja space amount say 2000 words. The opens on trema will be and to bet maka may a juma wasi and I'm jai two kwanko say and because the cover letter is trying to explain whatever is on the CV and even the intimate CV is why you think say the employer need to know. Cover letter is not catching employer and say you need offer letter for a Canada piloting. By my perfect resume, no better we say Canada piloting into an trema offer in so I don't want you to use that software to write your cover letter. If you are serious, you have to go and use the essay writer. No, now question me video on how I see generate the ideas. It may make you resume make me catch software. No, so you are a graduate to say be a way a nurse, right? Way a nurse not mature CV. I can just tell the software you are a graduate with diploma in registered nursing and a diploma in midwifery. And then the second one, maybe a second line, I'm a catcher, no. So, you've done nursing, you're currently doing nursing from this date, and it's a current job, but you have past experience. Maybe you're a rotational nurse and why healthcare assistant, crowder. These are all past experience. Now, if my list experience who will resume be at their manner. Say resume, so these are some of the experience I will list or current job and even a past job. na ebia o skills nso a wo list wo resume no ma list bia ma software no na experience ana job responsibilities ewo job bang no and also makeka bi say the employer need you to come and do that and you are also doing this that and that na me maka say you need the offer letter for your pilot in bibia na maka say on generate et you say the ma type no e be ma type be 500 words ono ankasa be hwe so information am the amano no most ono atre brofo no asomasi graduate wo ne diploma en ayi esa ye nursing krada asa wo pass experience da nti say na waba be explain na waba be say ebu ha gap. Yes, if there's a gap ewo o CV so a eno ana resume ne so a eho no so me ka kire software no say from 2013 to 2017 there's a gap. That 4 years no what the school to better your kind of say yourself. And that's what the program way. Inti ano so ni nyina obeka actually employer and say there's a gap on the CV how ko school ko say and that school no ko in a boa no nti ono ade bi be keka ho. You don't really need to stress yourself. Just give it a straight command on one betre no papa de amount. Or trade we now generating now on pa obet masa boso no generating. And that is why it is expensive. It's $17 to USK now. I want the best for you, right? And now try I to cry saying it's around 200 pounds, about 3,000 something. And if you need a good software to do a proper resume, and you know one thing, the agents na ya mo boom abem catch them job bank and real, it is not applicable. No. The reason why they are not telling you the softwares and say if they tell you you do the right thing, you get the offer. Into ubonza ubenya agent bebe catch up. Don't even waste your time. Your AI I'll bet him that for free. Your Oko Indeed that a free. Those Indeed ne read. Question more website a read.co.uk. Unti a UK. If I Canada resume. And no person we ne basa. Okoya offer na. Unya. No wasa akwa ne ho. Me pacho ma apply 100 ma fa wase bra. Book consultation. O book consultation no wajo 30 pounds or say 40 pounds or 50 pounds. And bro, the encade quiet software so. Common sense. No waje consultation no wakata be 15 minutes. O se dwuma be na ope. Ansa na so obeboa wa wasa boa sa ju ska fro. Ebi okra no wasa ton adwuma na sa ma. Woni sika, wo sika him. Nti se sika na nka de ko ye sa na ma we nyina na wo apply na wo saka offer letter ni bia na ye den. Okay. Na ye den abrochire call is not easy like that. It's very very expensive. It is a offer biba se pilot bi aba program bi aba na ebetumi aboa easy tension and my Ghana mu ayedin na your research enya softwares bi e de mamwa. You have to okay because more consultations kram go to kranya sem keto baby de no makọ travel and tour kra registration fee keke mutu 2,000 ni nyina mo de kwama wo mo they don't take you to travel. And it's a software be on about $4. And the software no. We $17. We be na be emphasize $21. What the call Ghana scam crime? You should say be drew 400 cities. So what is your problem? What is your problem? Abra de no de ya ebe bua wa ankasa. So please, mama yenja is free ebe bua wa anka meka chosa dey we say ebe bua. Okay, it's not the best. It's not optimized. It's not the best. The best ones, you have to subscribe to it. Not what to me they acquire pilot in the now when you offer letter. Okay. Ebusha for mama joining later no. I've taught you how to write a home care CV and a home care resume for Canada. Cover letter ni there, me the mano and nekeka meant to me answering and so that is that. Now please, I don't have time. Mama send emails, if you watch this video, try and do it. Subscribe to the software and do it. But if you listen genuinely, you cannot do it. You have to give me extra time to respond to you. And I'm more responding to how do we call it more WhatsApp. No, normally I give you two weeks. So I'll do it for you within 2 weeks. But and send me a baby woman and saying enemy graduation that day. I have to travel to Sunderland, spend some days over there, do the graduations, travel back near identity. I think it's a 1 week you grab it to so. And I've seen most of you complaining. When I was away, I didn't take my laptop and I only chat on the laptop. So my Batman, and in fact, I cannot even respond to everybody. Over 300 messages. And I'm responding by 100 my bread. And I'm about life, so there are some crap to now I've not been able to reply. So if you're watching me here, don't take offense, okay? Once you are there, I have you and I'll do it for you. Okay. Once you are there, me DM no kwade. My details no kwade. I will definitely do it for you. And I think it's this afternoon, one lady, she said something and I just asked her, can I get your number? And I just forwarded her money to her. Me and I make and say, Uncle, my perfect resume. No uncle essay writer, no fast as you can with their man no. Uncle subscribe. No ankasa and turn on it 2 hours now on ye. Okay, because you cannot the amount no, it's just for subscriptions. And to me the why the amount now ankasa wako subscribe now why because okay say me catch you say nyabotre na sisi so me mpesa we ya na me the why the amount. Okay, said be ya me pressure bia metumi akyerɛ de. Or you so word be me say me ya ma we say I know and now no pass over life. And I'm say my dear, my ba life into dear. And your life a life anopa me buy me be kyerɛ mo Canada international ayi. It is very very important message na me be kyerɛ. And I use just one eye. So enunti where intima me kyerɛ Ghana fo ade. Na nkanya de kyerɛ me kyerɛ nka would you come to me? Etu wa ba na me say nya abotra we say send na call life. The moment you do that no, then it means that you don't deserve me to sit down 2 hours to do it for you. You don't deserve me to sit down. Me do sika be mana wa ankasa wa subscribe na wa ye wa de. Because life na me ba no, me be kyerɛ de. And people benefited from it. One kasa kura no, ebi a open school Canada kura you also benefit from that life. So why do you have to use that as something? So air munja is hard no. Okay, you have to stop that. And yes, emboa. And please, those of you with laptop and internet connection, do it. It is easy to do. Just take your time, watch the videos that I've taught you. Okay, and just subscribe to the software. Net ding. Net video na obeya obonse wa yesi. Okay, obeya obonse sesi a na wawie. Okay, emba email mu. The emails edoso. Edoso. Ena me pese me ka we kyerɛ mu. Bebi ho a madwen mu say business. Business man bi ni ho a obesane ni email onim sesi kata ye kyerɛ a ebedi 1 month. Sa na business. Ena se ka me business egu. What's the name message be 1 month me feel. Wadwen say CV no businessman business anka what sending ya na say me respond ye one. Ɛna nka mesa de me telephone number koraa ne me email koraa beto TikTok na ne nka mafo contact me direct e didn't na wase obebisa email na wo bre when businessman be na ye ne bibisa. So this is telling you I don't need you to come to me. I don't need you. It is a wow wujitum say wo ba dia then hunu say nipa no oni ne ho time o sa kyerɛ de wo internet ne so. It is okase obɛyɛ ama me a na me hu sɛ wo kyerɛ de a ma me nkɔka sɛ ɛna ade ntina wo nya me CV ɛnɛ wo so nya ho so watimi nya ho kyerɛ de ɛnyɛ kasapa. Ɛnyɛ kasapa koraa. Ɛnyɛ kasapa. Because me catch us menye me kyerɛ sɛ ye ɛna wa na wo baayɛ. Na wa ba ne nti na me gya Ghana fo ato. Ɛnyɛ kasapa koraa. Okay, enti wo saa nipa na wo ni abotre no ade ntina onkɔyɛ na wo nyɛ na yɛ nkyerɛ de ne nkɔyɛ ni. Na yɛn kyerɛ deɛ no nkɔ yɛ nim because Ghana fo hia de kyerɛ no more nipa dodo sɛ ne hia CV ɔmo hia de kyerɛ ebi mu pɛ school akɔ ebi mu pa abrokyerɛ akɔ nkɔ ade CV betwintwan akɔ it is a wo ba deɛ then nya abotre there are days that you contact me I'll tell you I'm busy but you still see me on live because life no ɛka me schedule ho sada no busy na me se ma yɛ no life no ɛka me busy schedules no ho okay and sɛ me ka ma busy a I can still come on live oba na obeye sa akra isi akra no mo a mechate mo no I'll give you something oba na wanya botra wo sika no mefa ma na call baby because you people most of you guys know you are really but as me ya me pesa nsem no obi sika o mfa nya hwe me de wade be ma na call baby okay ne memma uni abotra memma because ade kire ne de be kire every day and day out o CV wo me ho pa so na me kire America visa ane because people also want to go to America and the fashion with him. CV wa me ho pa so na me kire Canada. Ne me kire me ba be kire because me ka se memma e na wo baaye. Me ka se memma enu ti nene maba ha se a me kire. So obi CV wa me ho. Eso ma megya ho e na me kire o. Eti wutie me ne na still na wo ba de a ene wo ba nya abotire. Obi de wa me ho me nyeye enso me wa ha kire. Se no de wutie wa so me yode. Ebia no no. Into ba nya abotre. Anya sa de memma. For sika no subscribe my perfect resume and then my perfect essay writer. Me this I link no ato video na se de wo YouTube na mo team no. O don sabo caption so abon se link no wo ko software ho na efa me video no. Utia na o baby abebo udin, baby abebo o house number. See. Kakra bo say we wie. O say say na tie. Sa na tie. But it takes time around about 2 hours. Because the cover letter the CV ni bit matike 1.5 hour na cover letter na take be 1 hour. So approximately 2.5 hours na why we okay. Na to bo so we sa kan mu na kan mu maybe mistakes wo na wa correct and sa na wa download na the comma employer no because error e wo mu a it really is a red flag ema wo mu. Okay, your CV should be free of errors. Okay, into we are kan mu sa na nya the correcting now they are my employers no nyame nka mo nyina mo ho yapon mabre mabai.